A jack of all trades is a master of none. At least, that's what the world would have you believe. I'm 28 years old as of May 26, 2021. Unfortunately, it wasn't until today that I learned that the full quote is, "A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one." That quote is by none other than William Shakespeare. He was referring to writers who hung around the theaters and helped other members of the crew, such as actors, do their parts. All my life, nobody even bothered mentioning the part after master of none. That goes to show you how deceitful and manipulative the world is. It also supports my belief that the majority is always wrong. I've always preferred acquiring the full stack of skills in any domain that I enter. The more you can do, the more free you are to choose and control your own path. The more you know, the more you can understand why your path is best for you. That's why when I saw this quote by Naval Ravikant suggesting that the more you know, the less you diversify, I instantly agreed. However, I couldn't further explain why this makes sense. I've pondered this for a couple months now, and today, after discovering the full quote about the jack of all trades and trying to explain why it was true to my Instagram followers via Instagram stories, I realized I also proved Naval's suggestion. In the remainder of this short video, I will walk you through my proof of the more you know, the less you diversify, and if you have your own thoughts and reasoning for or against this suggestion, please do comment below. I would love to hear from you. I share random thoughts that come to mind around finances and life on Instagram stories, so if you would like to hear more from me there, you can follow me over on Instagram at Lincoln W. Daniel. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and like the video below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share with one friend. Now, let's hop in. As I mentioned earlier, I've always done my best to acquire as many skills as I can in any domain I enter, because the more you can do, the more free you are to choose and control your own path. The more you know about the world, the more you can understand why your path is best for you. The more you can understand and do, the easier it is to empower others, the easier it is to effectively delegate. The more you know, the more you can trust your own judgment. The more you can trust your own judgment, the less you need to hedge against being wrong. The less you hedge, the more risk you can afford to take. The more risk you take, the more rewards you can achieve. Thus, the more you know, the less you diversify. This also supports the case for the jack of all trades versus the master of one. The jack of all trades is able to acquire knowledge in many fields. He may not master many of them, but he only really needs to be above average in most fields. As he acquires more knowledge, he can understand the roles of various disciplines needed for building a team that can be successful. As a businessman, the jack of all trades can build the right team, delegate, and focus on what he does best: leading and thinking through big problems. When it comes to investing in companies, the company that is the jack of all trades, that has optionality, proves to be the best over the long term because of their diversified revenue streams. While and because the company is able to diversify their business units, the investor who happens to have a wide understanding of the world and the fields in which the company operates can safely allocate a large percentage of their portfolio to this single company. Warren Buffett once said, "Diversification may preserve wealth, but concentration builds wealth." She who knows more can confidently concentrate her investment portfolio in the few companies in which she has the highest long-term conviction. She can trust her judgment and trust that she made the right choice even as the market swings up and down over the years. With all of that said, As an investor, you need to learn as much as you can about the world. Learn as much as you can about the industries in which you plan to invest. Seek information that supports your assumptions and information that challenges what you believe to be true. Keep learning, because the alternative could result in mediocre returns and a life of continued involuntary labor. You have been watching bullacademy.org. On this channel, we talk about the stock market and teach and break down concepts to help you learn how to build long-lasting, sustainable wealth by investing in the stock market, in your own businesses, in real estate, however you choose to invest over the long term that will enable you to retire on your own terms and hopefully earlier than the legal retirement age in your late 60s and 70s. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, do me a favor, like the video below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of our future videos, and comment your thoughts below on this topic. I would love to hear from you, and I do my best to respond to every comment. And of course, as always, this video has been brought to you by our patrons at patreon.bullacademy.org. We do this show together, and they help me brainstorm new video ideas to share with all of you. So if you decide to become a patron, you will also help us continue to make these videos and keep this channel going. And of course, you will get to engage in our Discord channel where we share knowledge and discuss the stock market in real time every day by sharing news, rumors, and new investment ideas so we can all do our own research and then come back together and collaborate. So if you're interested in all of that, I hope you will join us over at patreon.bullacademy.org. And if you would like to engage with me more outside of YouTube, you can follow me over on Instagram at Lincoln W. Daniel. I share random thoughts on life, business, investments, and whatever comes to mind that I think would be helpful for others to hear. I'm Lincoln with bullacademy.org. Thank you again and have a great day.